and we will show you Wolf's M26A2 grenade. And yes, this actually works. You pull the pin out, and it releases the handle, and then you throw it. It's actually loaded up so that the sides all come open here on impact, and there are little plates all around it that are on springs, and they are full of BBs. And as soon as it comes open, those fly up and throw BBs everywhere. You load it up right here at the bottom. You just give this a twist, pull it out, and you pour BBs in. Put it back on, pull the pin, and throw it. That's all there is to it. We won't be showing you this one today, but if you stay tuned, hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications, you'll probably get to see us use this outside. But for now, let's move.
All right.
Hey guys, welcome to another video with Dragon and Wolf Airsofting. I'm Dragon, Wolf is on the camera. Today we thought we would show you some of the things that we have and use just for fun in our own backyard, and we can even use them at some airsofting fields for things such as some close quarters combat. First, we'll start off with probably one of my favorite weapons, although unfortunately this one's not really usable for any kind of games. I have a Bolt Python by Tokyo Matori. It's just a spring powered, so it's not terribly strong, but it is really cool, and I really like it. This is Wolf's Sig Sauer 1911. It's just a spring pistol, but it is actually really accurate, and it shoots really well, especially for what is essentially a beginner level weapon. Over here, we have my M4. This has full automatic and semi-automatic modes on it. It is a electric-powered rifle. The battery is actually up here. Some people don't like them when it's up here. I don't really mind. But you can either get them with the battery up here in your handguard or back here in your stock. It just kind of depends on the manufacturer. I've actually customized mine to have a laser on the side of it. Really helps in the heat of the moment and in darker areas to make sure that I'm at least pointed in the direction of what I want to hit. Pretty simple operations. Clip comes out, BB left in there, just like that. This one is actually a little different in that you can only use this clip, and you can buy more, and they're not terribly expensive, so I would be getting more of these myself, just so I have plenty of clips. And up in there, you're good to go. Our safety and mode select is right here. It's not an ambidextrous. It'd be nice if it was, but it's not. But for the price point, it's actually pretty good. It's really good for close quarters. And we will be actually testing these out later too on the chronograph. Show you guys just how much FPS they have, and with the full autos, we'll also tell you what the RPS is. And here is my shotgun. This was reviewed by somebody when I bought it, and they made the point of calling it a sniper rifle and a shotgun body. It's pretty accurate for how this is. And it works almost exactly like an actual shotgun. There's a release right here, drops that open, you have shells, just like this. Take BB, goes in the shell goes in there, close it up, and you're ready to go. Your safety is back here by your trigger. Sorry, I lost the word. But other than that, it's not a whole lot to tell. It's actually got a little bit of weight to it, easily 3 or 4 pounds. And it actually does take a little bit of strength to cock it. which is a good thing because that means it's got some power behind it. Next, we have Wolfson 4. Now this one's also by 6 Hour, and you may notice that it resembles her pistol. That's because they came in a bundle together. And for the price point, this thing is actually very good. It is also fully electric, just like mine. It's a little bit smaller, but then again, Wolf is a little smaller too, so that's fine. Her battery is actually in the back here, as I was talking about earlier, but it does have full auto select and semi-auto. Her clip comes out the same as mine, but hers is a little different. Her clip actually opens up right here, and you fill the magazine well with BBs. And once you've filled the well, you then wind it up down here like this, and it pulls the BBs out of the well and up into the spring, and then brings them right here. So then you stick it back to your rifle, and you're ready to go. Now, this one's probably going to spark some outrage for some of you, and I'm sorry. I am a marksman. Some people have hate for marksmen. I'm sorry. I'm a really good shot. I've actually shot real weapons before. I can hit a bullseye at 300 yards. So this is my sniper rifle. It was actually not terribly expensive. It's by Game Face. It's the GF529. As you can see, it's a bolt action. The magazine is right down here. The release button. You pull it out, load it up, and you're good to go. Has a safety back here. It also has a hop-up system, which is really nice with rifles. And I actually had mine set all the way normal because it doesn't really need much help. And we will get to why a little bit later. Okay, one last thing, just for fun to testing these with the chronograph. Alright guys, so we're going to test some of these out. We are indoors, so we really want to be sure that we have our glasses up for safety. Alright, we're going to go from lowest to smallest. First, we will be testing out the Colt Python. Then we'll move on to the 1911 from this Wolf. Then we'll do my M4, then Wolf's M4, then we'll do my shotgun, and then my sniper rifle. Alright, let's get to it, guys. Alright, so first with the Colt Python, like I said before, it's a spring and it's not very powerful. So I actually only have two things loaded in here. I have a .12, so you can see how strong it can be, and then I have a .2, so you can see what happens when you use a standard weight BB with it. So with the .12 gram, it was 93 feet per second. Not that awesome. With the .2, it's 75.2. So it's really, it wasn't even enough to penetrate the target that we have over there. It just kind of hit it and fell off. So, like I said, the Colt here is not really good for matches, but it's good for plinking, and it's really cool to look at. Fun to play with. So, to each his own, I guess. You can get those in CO2 power, and they are much better. You can be used in games more so than those here. So next we got Wolf's 1911. This one loads a little bit differently. It has a magazine well, just like her big one. Lock that back, zip it up. You got your BBs. Now this is loaded with .2s. .124.8. This is a starter, and it's got pretty decent for a spring pistol. Now this one, you could definitely use this in a close quarter combat if you don't mind having to cock it every time. Moving right along, we have my M4. Now, my M4 doesn't have a magazine gun. So we'll start with semi. So we're getting a consistent about 120 on the FPS. So again, it's not that powerful, but it's fine for close quarters. You'll know you got hit by it, but it's not going to hurt. Then we have full auto. Let's see what the RPS is. 9.4. So the RPS on this is halfway decent, even though it doesn't have a whole lot of power behind it. Still running about that 120 feet per second. And let's move on to Wolf's M4. So make sure she's wound up here and ready to go. Start with semi. So this is going about 245 on feet per second. That's very impressive, especially for this price point. Now, its RPS is only 6.6, so about 6 to 7 rounds per second. So it doesn't shoot that fast, but it's still holding that 245 feet per second. So this will definitely get distance for you, even though it's really a starter set. Now, I will say this about my shotgun. As much as I like it, the shells that came with it are not that great. So I will try to get a shot out of it, and hopefully it'll cooperate. .393.1. So that has some serious kick to it. Again, with 0.2 gram BBs. So that's where we get the sniper rifle and the shotgun's bottom. Really, you probably shouldn't use this in a close quarters game. If you want to use this in a close quarters game, I would definitely recommend using heavier BBs, because if you shoot somebody in close quarters with a 400 FPS, then it's going to hurt, and they're probably not going to like you very much. Last, my sniper rifle. Get a read on that one. Let's try again. .339. Oh, sounds like I need some ammo. Try that again. .347.9. So 348. .350.9. 339.9. So you're looking at an FPS between 340 and 350. So again, that pretty standard starter sniper rifle type FPS. So again, it's not the most powerful, but especially if you're on a budget, then this is a good way to start. I definitely recommend it. I really like mine. I plan on getting a nice scope for mine as well. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching to the end. If you made it all the way here, please say so down in the comments. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you at the next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. Dragon, out.